It is time to get serious. Today we are going to be building the greatest app of all time. Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe like the second bet. No, the worst. Okay, sorry. Well, we're going to be creating an app anyways. Hello everybody, I'm Karar, and today we're going to be building our first project on this channel. In my previous video on projects, I talked about creating an app, and I talked about having a trivia game where you have monsters and you collect coins and all that good stuff. So today we're going to be starting that project. And we're not going to be making it in one day. I'm going to do a lot of videos for this. And I'm hoping that at the end of this we can have a working app that is very functional and very fun. So first things first, the way I plan to make this is using Flutter because I've never used Flutter before and I think it's a super interesting tool and it's by Google. So it must be great. So we're going to probably be using that and I'm hoping to see what we could do with Flutter and whether we can make something extremely legit. The reason why the only research I've done on Flutter so far is to know that it exists and it's used for apps is because I think the most important part about being able to do a project is being able to figure things out yourself. Because if you're not able to figure them out yourself, you're just going to get stuck at some point, and unless you have someone else to help you, it's not going to work. So if you want to do projects by yourself, you got to learn how to be self-sufficient. And that's why I didn't do my research, because I want to show you guys how I do my research and how I figure things out on my own. And in reality, you guys do not want to make the exact same app as me. You better not, okay, because that would be copying and I have none of that. So if I show you guys like a step-by-step tutorial, it's not really going to help you that much, because you guys are not going to be making the exact same thing. And seriously, overall, this skill is like probably the most important thing you could have in your whole life. I mean, I haven't gone through many stages of life yet, as you could tell, but really, it has to be the most important thing that you can know, because if you're able to figure things out by yourself just by looking on the internet, there's so much resources out there that you basically have everything at your disposal. You can literally do anything that you want. So yeah, in this video, we're just going to do some basic setup and starting up the project and doing a little preliminary research. But yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, we got to determine what exactly we want to do. So the way I like to do this is by making a document, Google document. We're going to first use Google document, then we're going to use Google Flutter. This is amazing. I'm not actually going to think of the exact idea during this video because I thought of it beforehand, because the idea is like the hardest part. So I don't think I would be able to do that in a video. If you could, congrats to you, but personally, it takes me a ton of time to come up with these kind of things. So the name of our app is called Trivia Hack. And I already told you basically what it wants to do. We want to have a trivia game with a bunch of questions, and you earn coins, and you buy monsters with them. So let's first outline what we gotta have. So we first have to have like a game screen, right? Not over there. We're not typing in the title. We gotta type over here. So basically, there should be a place where the questions displayed, the answer choices, a button to give them the next question, and then I was also thinking, so to make this a little bit more interesting, that there's something called a recall button that lets you answer questions that you already answered before for more money. So that incentivizes people to actually memorize the things that they answer, so they just don't randomly like choose random answers. This is starting to get interesting. But the only problem I see with this is that, okay, we should probably start writing this down. One problem that I see with this is that we're not going to have that many questions. It's going to be hard to make all these questions by myself, so maybe, just maybe, we should have a submit question button, because then we could have a crowdsourced application. Wow, that's so cool. So that's the gameplay, right? And then, wait, let's think more about the recall, because that's going to be a little bit interesting. So if they're able to just recall immediately after they solve a question, they could just recall like 500 times and earn like a ton of money because you get more money for recalling. So maybe not. So wait, let's write this down. And then I think that you should only be able to recall a question every like 6 hours, so that you actually have to remember it for like a long period of time before you can answer. Actually, maybe 12 hours. 12 hours seems more reasonable, so let's do that. But we also want to make sure that they're not getting the same question over and over again. So we're going to prioritize questions that they haven't seen very often first. Now we have a basic outline for the game screen. What other screens do we gotta have? We gotta store people's like username and stuff, so we have to have a login screen. That's kind of self-explanatory. We don't need to develop that too much. And for the back end, we should probably use Firebase, because Google Firebase, Google Flutter, Google Docs, this is amazing. Google for the win. I think that we should not worry about monsters for now. Let's just focus on doing the main functionality of the game, and then we can add monsters later if we're feeling so inclined. Oh wait, on the game screen we also have to see how much money we have. Like, what's the point of earning money if you can't see how much you have, right? Well, okay, there should for sure be an achievement screen regardless of whether we're doing monsters or not, so let's do that. So nice. This is our basic game. Let's get into the preliminary research of how to actually use Flutter. So I have no idea. I've not looked at this before, but we got it open here. Let's see. Made by Google. We knew that. Flutter is Google's UI toolkit for building beautiful natively compiled apps, just what I wanted. Oh wait, nice. So mobile, web, and desktop from a single code base. So we don't have to worry about like cross-platform nonsense. Okay, let's get started. They freaked out to install it. Okay. Alright, so to install and run Flutter, your development environment must meet the minimum requirement. Wait, do I have to free that much? Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're good. 8.89. Jeez, I use too much space on my Mac. Dude, you see my drive, I use like half of it already. They give a lot of space, but half of it's full. Okay, we have bash, we have curl, we have git, we have all that. Download the following installation bundle. Very nice. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta extract it to our desired location. So let's make a development folder. So let's open up our iterm2. So let's make our development folder. mkdir is the right thing to do it in the command line. mkdir development. And then we cd into that. Very nice. And then we unzip it. Noise. Holy, this is one fat zip file. Dude, stop inflating, man. I just want to do Flutter. You don't need to inflate that much. You're on a balloon. You like my elevator music? Okay, while we're waiting, let's see how we could add this to our path. It says, this command sets your path variable only in the current terminal window, but I'm going to close out this terminal window, and I don't want to do that every single time, so let's do that. So you first determine the directory where you put the Flutter SDK. Okay, so where do we do that? We put that in our development folder. Is everything finished extracting and inflating it? Oh, very nice. So we have Flutter, nice. So we open or create the RC file. So it says to use the bash shell by default, so edit $home/.bashrc. So a way you could do that is using vim. Okay, so we have our bash rc thing, and then it says to add this line to it. So we would add, okay, by the way, you guys should learn vim because vim is super useful if you're doing command line stuff. So basically to edit something, you type I, that lets you type, and then you do export path equal $. And then our path was this development /flutter/bin. And then to save, you escape, insert mode, and then you do WQ:WQ. Nice. Okay, so ls cd flutter, let's just make sure we're in the right place. And then to refresh the current window, we do source $home/.bashrc. Nice. Okay, so we should be good, right? Verify that the Flutter/bin directory is now in your path by running echo $/path. Oh, nice. We have flutter.bin over there. Cool. And then if you want to check that the Flutter command is there, which Flutter? Oh, nice. Okay, we have Flutter. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, wait, do you have to do it? Wait, so it's saying that we had to do separate setup for iOS and Android? Unfortunately, well, I have Android, all Android. And it's Google, dude, so why would we worry about iOS when we could do everything Google? Okay, I should stop fanboying about Google. We're gonna do Android setup, though, so let's go there. Android setup, download and install, and... Bruh! Interesting. Okay, so we gotta download Android Studio. Dude, I thought I quit robotics so I wouldn't have to deal with Android Studio again. But anyways, we're gonna do it. But I'm scared now, my memory is kind of full. Okay, I'm gonna do some memory clearing, you guys don't need to worry about that. Nice, we put this in over here. Okay, let's see, I think I've downloaded it successfully, so now we open up our Android Studio. Do we have to open it? Yeah, we probably do. Let's see what we got. So we go through, open. Oh yeah, so start Android Studio and go through the wizard. And then to prepare, run and test your Flutter app on an Android device, you'll need an Android device running Android 4.1 or higher. And then enable developer options. I'm a developer, so I already did that. Whoa, I'm so cool! Using a USB cable, plug your phone into your computer. And then we run Flutter devices. Okay, let me get some cables, and I'll be back. Nice, we got a nice little USB to USB-C. And now this should work. So we are supposed to plug this in here. Unfortunately, I can't really show you guys my phone. That's kind of hard to do. I'll figure out a way by next video, hopefully. And then in our terminal, we gotta run Flutter devices. Oh, nice! It finds my device. Very nice. And then if we want to use the, okay, I'll probably use the emulator actually, because then you guys could see it too. So, VM acceleration, how do you do that? Okay, I don't have a GPU on this computer. Maybe I just start using my other computer because that has a nice fast GPU. I can't do any of this stuff because I don't have a graphics card. Okay, this I could have because we have a processor like all computers should have. Dude, I don't even understand. What the heck is the AVD? Does it say I'm the same? Android virtual device. Straight up, I just add my phone. If I could add my phone, that'd be ideal. Okay, I'm not able to figure out how to get my phone screen on, but we got some. We'll try to get the emulator on. That might kill my computer, but we got this. So it says to go to my emulator in my SDK. Let's see if we got one. You like all my robotic stuff? Dang. Okay, let's see. Because there should be in. So maybe Android Studio could tell us where our SDK is. So let's see. Configure Sdk Manager. So Rohan Library Android SDK. Okay, let's go there. Then emulator/emulator. What? And then we do emulator accel check. Oh nice, so we have an accelerator already. Oh cool, we don't even do anything. Hey, we gotta go to Android Studio. Then we gotta go to Android Studio. Wait, what? Tools, Android, Avd Manager, and then create. What? Tools, where the heck is tools? Services? No. So let's search it up. Android Studio Avd Manager. Because it's asking us to find the Avd Manager, but I don't see it. So we go to the first link. Let's see. It says tools. Where the heck is tools? You gotta like. So we have to find the tools thing, but I don't see it. Do we have to open a project maybe? Let me just open a project. Get help. I need help. Okay, I probably have to make a creative project. So empty activity. Okay, we're kind of going ahead of ourselves here because we haven't actually read the tutorial, but we'll just do test. And we use Java, of course. Legit. Okay, now we have our tools. There, now that's where it is. So we got tools. Okay, never mind. Wait up. I don't see Avd Manager anywhere. You're trolling me, Android Studio. Okay, let's see. Avd Manager missing. I saw that autocomplete before. So those be blah blah blah. Who cares about the question, guy? We gotta look at the answer. So you create a blank project. Once the project is ready to use, I do the Command Shift A. Okay, let's try that. Hey, there it is. Oh, so you just had to do that. Command Shift A. Okay, that works. Okay, so we open this. Now what? Back to Flutter. Wait, where were we? Oh yeah, here. No, wait. Here. So for each system image, your app could potentially support make your ADVD, but for now we're just gonna be worrying about Android. So we only have to make one. We'll make that later. Okay, this looks like we figured it out. Now what? Oh, create virtual device. So which one was mine again? Let's check again. So it was the Flutter devices. It was a Pixel XL. So where's Pixel XL? And then we select next. Select one or more system images for the Android versions you want to emulate and select next. 86 or 86 by 64. We could do Android 9.0. Why not? Accept. Download that. So then we gotta select under emulated performance hardware DLS 2.0 in order to speed stuff up. Then we verify the AVD configuration is correct, select finish, and then we're ready. Hey, not bad. Oh, hey, we don't even know how to use Android Studio. It says set up your preferred editor. Okay, so it says Android Studio or IntelliJ or VS Code. I personally think VS Code is better, so we're probably gonna end up using that, but we could do that next time. Actually, we're not done yet. We gotta wait for that one thing to install, but once that's done, we're almost done. So it finished downloading finally, and I clicked next, and this is what I got to, and it says to go to emulated performance and change this to hardware GLES 2.0. Okay, good. So that's done with that. Nice. Okay, cool. Is that it? Let's check. Nice! We are good. Okay, I'm not gonna run the emulator because my computer cannot handle running a CPU. No, it can't handle running my recording software and my emulator at the same time. So that I'm gonna have to figure out, but it's working, okay? Trust me on that one. Alright, that's all I got for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we will tackle the setting up of our editor. Today, we just did setting up our basic environment, downloading Flutter, setting up our Android Studio. and our virtual devices, and yeah. So stick with me. We're gonna make this app real good. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more of these videos, leave a like and comment down below if there's any specific thing you want me to teach in these videos as well. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time!